If you're visiting Bremerton this summer, here's a list of the 7 most popular touristy things you should be doing while you're here. Be sure to watch all the way till the end. What's up, everybody? It's Cassandra Lopez with the Living in Bremerton channel. If you're new to the channel, you're going to want to go ahead and subscribe. This channel is all about living in Bremerton. So whether you're new here for the first time or maybe you've been here for a while, just want to know more, be sure to subscribe and tap that little bell so you're notified every time I drop a new video. And you can reach out to me directly. This is my cell phone and my email if there's anything I can do to support your relocation to Bremerton, Washington. So first up on our list, if you've never been here before, or maybe even if you have, even if you've done this cool thing before, is to visit the USS Turner Joy. So the USS Turner Joy was an active ship, a Vietnam-era destroyer, and it is now a museum ship, and it is anchored right here in the Bremerton Marina Harbor, and it's right at the end of the boardwalk. You can't miss it. If you go to the website, it's got a full description of the history, its missions, the crew, like all these cool things, when it was built, when it was commissioned, when it was decommissioned, all of its specs, and it's really rich tour history. So it's a lot of fun. And if you've never been on a Navy vessel ever before, this is a good intro to that because, I mean, obviously they're all a little different, but this one is designed for visitors, whereas maybe the active ones are not. So anyway, go to the ussturnerjoy.org. I'll have links in the description. Check it all out. You can plan your whole visit. There's admissions there, there's hours there, there's all kinds of good stuff, info for you to chew on. But highly recommend. It's a great time, and it's right in downtown Bremerton, surrounded by beautiful waterfront and all kinds of other things to do. So when you're done touring the ship, maybe you go have lunch. Second on our list, in keeping with the Navy theme, is to visit Puget Sound Navy Museum, which is all about surface ships. So if you want to know about submarines, there's a second museum up in Keyport, which is called the Naval Undersea Museum, and that's all about subsurface ships. So both of them are very cool, have very distinct roles, obviously, and really cool information. It's very kid-friendly, lots of fun stuff and activities for kids to do at the museum, and admission is free. And right next door is the Harborside Fountain Park, which is a kid-friendly park as well. The little wading pools are about shin high for the littles, and so it's a good time when it gets really, really warm outside to go right next door and cool off in the pools. For our 21 and over varieties, there's a couple of cool spots right downtown. Ashley's Pub is one of my favorites. It's a game room, and it's got shelves and shelves of board games and card games and all kinds of stuff. So you can go order your cocktail or mocktail, go to the game shelf, grab a game, and go outside to the patio and play your game while you're enjoying your tasty beverage. There's also the Axe and Arrow Gastropub, which is right on the next block over on 4th Street, right in the heart of the new Quincy Square. Axe and Arrow is really cool. They've got a really neat vibe, I guess that's the best way I can describe it, and a really great menu. Their food's fantastic, and they can accommodate really, really large parties. So I highly recommend both of those places, although you really can't go wrong with anywhere downtown. There's some great grab and go places like El Balcon if you're in the mood for Mexican food. There's a great ramen noodle house if you're in the mood for that, and just a couple of traditional like burger places and that sort of thing. And since it's summertime, 'tis the season for farmers markets. So Bremerton's Farmers Market is at Evergreen Park. It's Thursdays from 4 to 8. When it starts getting a little bit darker and a little bit cooler, maybe in September, it'll be from like 3:30 to 7:30. But lots of great vendors there, lots of food trucks. So like, for example, I like to take my kids there for dinner every now and then if I'm not in the mood to cook, especially if it's summertime and it's hot. We'll just cruise over to the farmers market and I'll feed them there. And it's right on the waterfront. It's a beautiful location. Tons of grass. It's pet friendly if your pet is friendly, and it's a great time to be had by all. If you're looking for a farmer's market in a different location, they're all over the county. So there's one in Port Orchard, Silverdale, Kingston, Bainbridge Island. They're kind of all over. So I'll put a link in the description for those activities if you want to attend the farmers markets. Next up on our list is to go catch a show at the Admiral or the Roxy. These are two historic theaters right downtown, about a block apart from each other in downtown Bremerton off of Pacific. The Roxy's on 4th. The Roxy is a nonprofit and they kind of specialize in indie films and that sort of thing, but they do occasionally have showings of really nostalgic stuff, like for example, Footloose or Dirty Dancing. They'll have like a one-night showing of those, and so you can go catch that. The Admiral is really cool. It's got a live action stage, so you You can go see plays there. You can have dinner there. They have a kind of a wine and dine section. And so they both have really great qualities and they're both a lot of fun. If you're in the mood for a stroll, you can always walk the waterfront. It's beautiful at sunset. It's right on Sinclair Inlet. You have gorgeous views. The Manette Bridge, USS Turner Joy, you can see Manette, you can see the ferries, you can see the Port Orchard waterfront. It's just a really gorgeous time to be had, and it's a slow, leisurely pace. There's a little vendor down there that serves food and cocktails and mocktails, and it's just a beautiful, peaceful time to be had by all. You can drop a kayak in the water or a paddleboard and cruise your way around the Port Washington Narrows if you want. Super great waterfront activities if that's what you're into. Speaking of, at Evergreen Park, where I spoke of a moment ago where the farmers market is, there's a public boat launch at the Evergreen Park as well, so you can drop them in there too. And the last thing I'm going to talk about just in this video today is to visit Manette. Manette is the cutest little section of East Bremerton. It's right across the Manette Bridge, and there are plenty of fabulous artisans and restaurants right downtown. So you're looking on East 11th. That's going to be the main little strip through Manette with all the shops and things. The Boat Shed is a fabulous restaurant right on the waterfront. Unbelievable view of the Manette Bridge. You can even drive your boat right up to the pier, get off your boat, go have lunch, hop back on your boat, and off you go. So instead of driving a car, you drive your boat to lunch. So that's pretty fun. There's also Saboteur Bakery, which has fabulous breads and goodies. Highly recommend. And another fun place is the Hound and Bottle. It's going to be similar to Axonero Gastropub, which is on 4th Street. This is in Manette. There's also the Hound and Bottle, which is a really nice, more upscale restaurant. It's going to have a smaller seasonal menu, lots of seafood, lots of specialty cocktails and mocktails and that sort of thing. And you're going to have a beautiful experience there. It's a lovely place. So I hope you enjoyed that short list of 7 must-do things while you're in Bremerton this summer. There are plenty more than 7, but those were the first off the top of my head, and they were localized right around downtown and Manette. So if you explore out a little bit, there's lots of things to do. So as always, my phone number and cell phone are available for calls, texts, and emails. If there's anything I can do to support you while you're here, please don't hesitate to reach out. Give me a thumbs up if you like the video. See you on the channel. Bye for now.